All right. We are live and welcome to the channel, and I appreciate everybody coming through. I swear tonight I wanted to sit down and just play some games, but I just had to do this. I just had to put up a thumbnail real quick, get all this stuff ready, because I want to do a gameplay reaction to Quantum Error. Now, I'm going to watch this 16-minute video, stopping it, pointing out some stuff, this, that, and the third, right? However, unfortunately, right, if you haven't seen the title, that, you know, Puertorock 77 is capping hard for this game. Saying some delusional stuff, which I got his video right here. This sad, poor, pathetic, you know, well, basically he's a fake ass gamer because he's capping and defending this developer, right? This studio that is publishing this game called Quantum Error, right? And I guess they was in hot water. I don't like. We're gonna find out tonight. That's my job. My job is tonight. We're gonna watch the whole gameplay footage, and then we're gonna go speed through this video, and then we're going to laugh and just call out every bit of it. It's just unreal. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with the Sony pony community, the PlayStation fanboy community club, but they need to stop this, because trying to cap for a game like Quantum Error, and I only see a little bit of it, and let me tell you, that shit looks fucking rough. Like, bro, like, Like there's so much we got to get into. It's going to be very entertaining. So I suggest you should sit back, relax, grab your little popcorn and stuff, because it's going to be a very fun show. For sure, you know, because this is pretty much a fake gamer versus a real gamer like me, myself. Okay? Now, before we get into that, I want you to make sure to don't forget to come and subscribe to my channel. You know, an actual real gamer, not following what the fucking fanboys delusional fucking statements that they be doing. Saying the most dumbest shit. The power of the SSD or the Xbox Series X is the most powerful this console. It's a bunch of hogwash bullshit. Okay? It's just a bunch of bullshit. Alright? But don't forget to come to my channel and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will be doing some more gameplay video of Atomic Heart. I might be doing later on during the week. I'm probably going to be playing some MMO. Trying to get back into that and start learning Black Desert Online. I've been doing some of that, knowing how frustrated it is. But again, I'm not a quitter. I just sit there. I'm going to learn to play the game and learn how to set up controllers and set up certain things and stuff like that. So again, you know, I'm not one of these Gen Z gamers that be like, oh, it's too hard to quit, or you know, one of those delusional ponies that be like, oh, press X for QTE and then watch cutscene for like 20 minutes and then do little 20% gameplay, then watch another cutscene. Look, I'm not that type of gamer. I'm a gamer that plays the game and I want control of my game. All right. So if you do like that, come and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. And also I do have a second channel as well that I worked on, which is called Tech Box, which I do unboxing videos and I do some hardware and more focusing on PC stuff, tutorial stuff, more like software, hardware, gaming related. So I do a lot of that. There's going to be more videos on the way. I have did my first unboxing video of the Skull Candy Doms 2. So if you want to go check that out, I have used it for the whole week. It was really good. I like the product. And I gave it a 7 out of 10. But if you want more in-depth stuff and how it feels and stuff like that, and you know, my overall thoughts and opinions on it, go watch the video. It's really good. You definitely get to see the product and everything else. So more will be on the way for more unboxing stuff, and I do got a PC budget build that I'm going to be working on as well and doing tutorial videos on that. So if you want, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You know, I really do appreciate that. Okay? All right. So we got those two out the way. Let's watch this gameplay footage of Quantum Error. Now I'm on, and the studio name is called Team Kill Media. More on that a little bit later. But let's watch this video, okay? Because I want to see what was all the cap about. Like they like all these ponies, all these pony fanboys dick riding for this game. You know, you know what's funny? Before we even get into that, it's funny how all these Sony ponies are dick riding for this game, but let's not forget about that one game that Sony ponies was dick riding for. You remember this one? Abandoned? Remember this? This game came out what, like 2021, right? This game came out in 2021. This trailer actually, right, was shown off. Abandoned, right? We haven't seen any other gameplay footage. It's like nothing. Look at this. It's just a gun and a person walking in the woods. That's it. And Sony Ponies was capping hard for this game. Capping hard. Saying this is like, this is gonna be Kojima. It's all this bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't even Kojima's game. This is not even his fucking studio. Like, you know. And then look at this. This comment right here made a good point. It's called abandoned because this game is really abandoned. Yes, indeed. It's called abandoned because that's how you feel when they officially announced that this game has nothing to do with Silent Hill. Yes. And these Sony ponies was fucking capping hard, bro. Capping hard. So hard, in fact. Look at this. This is their webpage right now. This is Blue Box Studio Game Studio. Blue Box Game Studio. We are updating the website. Subscribe to our newsletter to be the first to receive any news and updates. Which I'm not gonna subscribe to a fucking scam. Okay? If you go on fucking Twitter right now, right? Go on Twitter. They haven't even posted anything in 2023. We're basically halfway through the fucking year. Right? Halfway through the fucking year. Alright? You scroll down. November 4th, 2022. That was the last time? Yeah, that was the last time. November 4th, 2022. About Kojima and this and all this bullshit. Whatever. You know what it is? Clout chasing. And these fucking fanboys, these Sony Pony fanboys should be a fucking shame of themselves for fucking allowing some fucking shitty unknown studio that has a lick of fucking proof of any, and trying to build up hype and all this fucking bullshit, and we didn't get fucking nothing. We didn't get shit. We didn't get nothing. This is the last tweet on November 4th, 2022. We're in what? We are in what? Fucking July 23rd, 2023. Okay? We're right here, right now, as I'm recording this. And we haven't heard anything yet. There is nothing on here. And then these are just old ass tweets. So fucking crazy. A message from us, from human beings. This is a fake ass person. Look at this shit.
Hello, everyone.
Look. Fake as fuck. He's a scam artist. This person's not even real. Trying to steal people's fucking money and shit. Come on, bro. Come on, man. If you're not a real gamer like me, and you're falling for over this fucking bullshit, I feel bad for you. Maybe I don't. I don't feel bad for you. Fuck y'all. Y'all just think like, yo, this is like motherfucking. And then, oh, by the way, go on their YouTube channel, right? Look. No videos whatsoever. They have made this in 2015. 2015 they joined. And nothing. No videos, no nothing. And I remember that they did release gameplay footage on the PlayStation store, whatever, the storefront or whatever. They did release that. But yet they don't even put it on their YouTube channel. Look at this. You got 3.81k subscribers. What? Here we go again, man. We're back at it again, man. You know, if we was to put it hold on. Little box. Oops, sorry. Forgot about that. Little box game. Little box game studio. This is all it was, man. There's the channel right there, and it's fucking nothing. This was made like 2 years ago. Always like, look at this. Mostly, look at this. MBG, Sony Pony Dick Rider. Young just reports the news, so he doesn't count. He just reports the news. Look at this. Another Dick Rider right here. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy how they was dick riding for this shit. Yeah, see, and they released gameplay footage of this shit. And they show a teaser of this shit. A teaser. And yet, you go on their fucking channel right now. Right? They show a teaser of it, and there's fucking nothing. What a joke. They don't even have an about page. Shit. They don't even have an about page. This is the only footage that we have of Abandoned. It's crazy. God's Town. This is fucking crazy. But let's see what the cap is all about on this video, right? We're going to look at quantum error, right? We're going to look at some gameplay footage. So we're going to... Oh, just to make sure, I'm on their channel. This is their channel. It says coming soon, wishlist on PS5. Okay, there's a fighter and quantum error. I don't know why they named this game like this. But I'm on the video, right? So this is, this is another gameplay footage right here for 5 minutes. A mini teaser right here. Another whatever. And I think this is like 5 months, 4 months ago. So this is a day ago. Okay, so this is 1 day ago. So they showed off gameplay footage. So let's watch this shit. Let's watch it together. Alright, I'm sorry about that. Let's watch how was the Sony pony's been capping now this time. Yep, sorry about that. Pause it. This is Unreal Engine, and they said that they claim that this is Unreal Engine 5. And it says, all story-related events have been cut from the following footage to avoid spoilers. Okay. Oh, and apparently this game cannot run on so-called like the dev team, right? Said that on Twitter that this game cannot run on the Xbox Series X and S because of the SSD is so slow, which is fucking baffling. But okay. But looking at this footage, so far it doesn't seem next gen to me. But okay. More like PlayStation 4. See, hold on. Let's go back to that real quick, which I'm going to nitpick through. Because, first of all, how the fuck is this next gen and you still got to do button prompts like this shit? Wait, hold on. Sorry about that. Let me go back a little bit. See, look at that. You got button prompts like still like triangle like this? Bro, this is next gen? What the fuck? That's just lazy as fuck. That is so lazy. At least you could have just like made it where it kind of like pops up like Dead Space, like with the whole interface and stuff like that, like, whatever. That'd be cool, like to sit there and say, hey, which one do you want? Do you want, open door, access door, something like that. But a simple triangle towards a button on this. Oh my god, are we still back on PlayStation 3? Are we still doing QTEs? Are we still pressing triangle, square? Like, yo, if you was to tell me a next generation game, I'm expecting like, oh, there's like a switch, but it gives you options like to open up door, call telecoms, or something like that. Like, give me something else than just fucking pressing triangle. You know what I'm saying? Open up another fucking door is crazy. So far, the sounds okay, but it could be better. What's the... Wait, that's blood? That's blood splatter? God damn, bro. Look at that blood splatter texture. That's not... Yo, this is the power of the SSD, I guess. Like, you know, this... man, this blood splatter right here that's on the floor is just not impossible on the Xbox Series S model and the X. Come on, man. Even my $500 fucking PC build a budget build that can run this fucking game without a problem. This is ridiculous. I bet you this game I can even run this game on a hard drive. And the walking animations and stuff like that needs to be worked on. Like, obviously, that shit just looks so less. What the fuck? Are we dealing with zombies? Is this a Doom game? Oh man, yo. Yo, they capping hard for this game, bro. Holy shit. So, there's a white coat. Okay, this guy's gonna be shooting. Third person, over the shoulder. Horror, action, adventure game. What the fuck? Yo, the fuck? What? The ragdoll animations are fucking crazy terrible. Holy shit. Just, like, and they have even lost a limb. Did this fucking dude lose a limb? Or a face? Like, there's like no limb damage, no nothing. Nope, just the guy just shot, splat, and it fall to the ground. Oh, okay, he lost a head. But then their bodies get randomly teleported up into the air. And then you're looking at textures and shit. Like, what the fuck? What? Look at that run animation. Holy shit. That run animation was terrible. What the fuck was that? That looked janky as hell. What the fuck? What? Oh my god, the ragdoll physics needs to be toned down, because like obviously a shotgun that is that powerful shouldn't have to like bolster people up in the air. Like, you know, it should able to like shoot. Like, look, next generation will be like when you shoot a body, you know, it'll go like whatever. Like, you'll see it like this. Hold on, let me throw out an example, because I was just baffled. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Let's do another game which I know is going to be coming out soon, which I'm excited for, which is called Witchfire. Sorry, it's called Watchfire. I don't mean to. Witchfire gameplay. Now, this shit looks good. Let's do this one.
Hi, my name is Karol.
Aw, this got commentary.
It works as expected.
Yeah, see, like something like that. Like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Alright. Let's look at some, like, really good, like, physics and guns and shit, right? Boom. Look at that. Fucking look good. Damn, you see that? Looking good. Ooh, look at that. That's just, it seems so good, but just like that, ta-ta-ta-ta. It sounds so good and it looks good. It looks so good. Like you can see that rat-a-tat-tat. Look at this. Hold on. Let me put this shit in slow motion. See it? That shit looks good. It looks real good. Put this down. Boom, boom, boom. Next person. Boom, boom, boom. See, look. But you see how, like, the Rad Dog in physics, it's like, it makes more sense. Like, they drop and they disappear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit looks good. Like, you see that? That's good Rad Dog physics. Like, something like that, where you just see, like, a body just going like that. Like, you see how that body just dropped right there? That's good Rad Dog physics. That's a good Rad Dog physics. Boom! Boom! See, this makes sense for a game to be like this because it's more like got that Doom feel, but the guns has a good balance, like good Rad Dog physics, like in terms of like, okay, if I have this big ass whatever, it should able to push a little bit back, but this is more like fantasy, but I like it how it feels and I like how the guns are handling. But this one right here is just, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're trying to make this more towards, like, a... I will say, like... What was that game? The Dead Space one? Then you need to tone that shit down. Because that run animation, it just looks so clunky as hell. That shit looked like clunky. Clunky as fuck. See, like that's not good Rad Dog physics. That's not good. You just, like, that should be toned down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, tone it down, break some body pieces off of it. That makes sense. Like, the head, it just pops and explodes, but then, like, he only hits, like, the mid-body range. Like, yeah, that one... Look, freezing it right here. He only hits the upper chest. He hasn't even took a headshot, but yet the head still exploded, even though he hits only the middle of the chest, which it doesn't make any sense. And it gets floated up in the air. I don't know why they gotta float it up in the air. Like, it doesn't make any sense. If you're going to make a game like a corridor survival horror game, just leave the bodies where they at. That's all you gotta fucking do. Like, just leave them where they at. I don't know why they gotta be floating up in the air and disappear. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then that run animation is janky as hell. See, like, that doesn't make any sense. You just shot the guy, and you shot the whatever, this creature, whatever, and then it flungs in the air and then it hits right there. It doesn't make any sense. Let's continue. But look, even the textures and stuff, it doesn't even look like it's fully done. Like, it's somewhat, it's like, this is almost like a school project somewhat coming together, but we're not fully done yet. Like, they haven't even fleshed out the details. Like, it looks rough.
We have done it. Humanity will no longer be bound by this world. It is too late to stop.
Okay. First of all, this is what I hate about games that's doing like this. Because if this was so-called next generation experience, I shouldn't have to see a triangle symbol all the time just to open up shit. I should just able to just go up to something that if I clearly see a fucking locker, let me just open up the locker without being told like I have to press triangle. You know what I'm saying? If you want next generation experience, that shit, that kind of bullshit needs to go because it doesn't make any sense. If you know, like, oh, look, there's a locker over there, let me try to open it. You know, if it opens, it opens. If it doesn't, then it's locked. But I don't need a prompt to tell me, oh, this is whatever. Also, you don't need a fucking prompt to pick up for any ammo and stuff. If you have it already glowing as it is in this fucking locker, then I should just able to just look where my character pointer is and just highlight it, and then I could just click on it, and then it's gonna take the ammo and stuff.
It granted to me
Like,
knowledge.
why would you do that shit? Like, I don't know why, you know, developers are still on that type of bullshit, but that needs to stop.
Now we will become infinite.
And here's something. If you know there's a gun shelf right over there, right? Next generation experience, I would like to see the character takes guns off the wall and use it for themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do this survival, horror, corridor, fighter, whatever, right? Like, all hell is broken loose and shit. At least, like, if you see weapons that's on the wall, next generation experience will be more towards like, oh, there's a shotgun on the wall, let me take it off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes more sense, you know? I don't know why we can't just take guns off the wall now. Like, that should be possible.
Chaos is true.
And guns being put away behind the back, and you see it how it disappears and shit. You know, like again, the weapon wheel is cool, but again, I'm looking for next generation experience. More towards, instead of like having a weapon wheel, like the character should only carry like certain amount of things and weapons and stuff like that. And also change the characters, like, you know, their outfits and stuff, or their backpack. Like, if you know you don't need a lot of oxygen tank, put it smaller, and then say, hey, you can still carry more items. Like, you can carry like an extra pistol. You can also holster a shotgun behind your back, like make room for it. Like, you kind of like, you know, as a fighter, right? But as on the go, like in terms of next generation experience, I would like to see my character like, okay, put that gun behind his back, knowing that I have whatever amount of bullets and stuff like that. You know, I can carry a pistol on my side, and I can also carry a melee weapon and stuff. And then as I'm going along, I can pick and choose some weapons or upgrade my gear to hold even more weapons. That makes more sense. But like, again, you know, no, we're still getting the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 bullshit version of the weapon wheel system. Nothing wrong with that, but again, you're screaming, if you're capping for a game that's so-called this next generation experience and all this bullshit, I'm expecting next generation gaming experience. I'm expecting those type of innovations, not PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 innovations that we've been having for fucking years. You know?
To me, the knowledge. Now,
Like, look at this. And then that right there, he has to line his shit up so perfectly just so he can highlight it to pick up the fucking plasma shells. It's like, what the fuck?
will become infinite.
And you see, you put the weapon away, and then it disappears, and then he's taking out the thing. In a first-person shooter, that will be okay, because you're not going to get to see your whole character in third person. But seeing it in third person, seeing it putting away and opening up stuff, it just kind of takes away that experience. It doesn't make it feel like next generation experience. Next generation experience should be like, hey, I can put the shotgun behind my back, and then the pipe weapon that I'm going to be taking out from melee, he's taking it out from the other side. He's taking it out and like hitting a certain object to get more stuff or more items. You know what I'm saying? That makes more sense. What the fuck?
His children beckon me. I will merge our worlds.
So see, the first person perspective with the weapon wheel is fine because you're never going to get to see your character. But knowing that you have exposed yourself to seeing the character in third person as he's like taking stuff in and out of his, you know, back and stuff, it just takes it out of the experience because you're just making it feel like I have a cheat code of a weapon wheel because I can just carry more shit and randomly just have it appear. It just, you know, like versus like next generation experience will be like, you know, okay, hey, I'm pulling this one out of my, you know, whatever. Like, but again, the reason why people do first person than third person is because that now when they really switch weapons, like again, like look, if talking about like see first person when you switching weapons like this makes more sense because you can imagine your character can carry like multiple weapons because you're never going to get to see your character in first person. But in third person, like, I don't know. I think it's Breakpoint. Breakpoint. You see, like this right here, like looking at the character right here, you see how he got both weapons behind his back? It's like he's carrying like this ridiculous long thing, but again, if you had like two simple weapons or a melee weapon on one side and another one right here, that makes more sense because then when he pulls it out, he's going to pull it behind his back to pull out the weapon that he's going to have. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to throw at. Because it just makes more sense of like, you know, again, like weapon switching on the fly and making sure that, okay, this weapon is whatever, I'm going to take out this weapon out of this bag. That's next, you know, that's like pushing a little bit of that innovation. Then you're going back over here and it's not even there. His character is not even doing none of that shit.
It is too late
It's
to
crazy.
stop. Chaos is children beckon.
See what I'm saying?
We will become
That little touch can make a difference. You see how he put the weapon away and then it disappears and it's like this. Like, this is not next generation experience. This is not going forward. You're going backwards. But I digress.
I will merge our worlds.
Fucking Sony ponies are capping for this game. What the hell? What the hell was that? An eyeball? Oh my god. He just opened up the door and an eyeball is right there. That doesn't even look like the eyeball was even fucking threatening. It's just like, what the fuck was that? And then what the fuck is this melee weapon though? Is that an axe or is that just a fucking little pug or some shit? Like, what the fuck was that? I think that's like maybe one of those forced door entries. Why are you using that as a melee? Like, ain't like fighter fighters should have like some sort of like axe or some shit? You know what I'm saying? I'll take that out to hit an enemy than a fucking break the door entry. Like, look at this. A fucking eyeball, a random giant fucking eyeball, doesn't even look as threatening. And then he just smack it on the ground and it's dead. This is crazy. And then you can look at the fog. Look at the, I don't know if that's fog or that's smoke, but they're trying to be the smoke. The smoke and stuff like that looks terrible. Terrible. Like, look at this shit. This shit looks terrible, bro. Like, the smoke thing just doesn't make any sense. It's just a puff of fucking 2D geometry ass smoke. Smoke effect. Now he got the fucking fire mask on and shit. But here's another thing too. Like if this is also whatever, I'm expecting like also like calls from like up top or somebody that's also in the building, because a fighter can't do this shit alone. You need like a whole team with you, unless like he's trapped in a different location, right? But even so, I will still get some sort of like intercom or something like that, like dialogue talking back and forth a little bit. And we're not even getting that either. So it's like, we're gonna need this 2D geometry smoke. It does not look right. I don't know why the glass, this is glass breaking or this is just normal. I don't even know. That just looks weird. Look at this clunky ass anime. Yo, that is so clunky. So they got body dismemberment. Okay, why you could have just put body dismemberment from the beginning where you was going down the stairway and you saw those two scientists? There was no body dismemberment. It was like the head exploded. You hit the mid chest. I don't even think you see like bullet hole marks on there or anything like that. But when you're doing melee like this, you're chopping up bodies. But like shooting wise, you're not even getting no body dismemberment. Like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. So he put on the mask for that little smoke over there, but then he comes over here. So here's the weapon wheel, which again, I don't mind the weapon wheel. Like, hey, you want it? That's cool. But look at this blood splatter texture. Like, this doesn't even look like, that just look like they just slap it on top of Unreal Engine 5 and say, yo, we got these blood splatter effects. What are we gonna do? Man, just slap it on top of the fucking wall right there. You good? Just make it big. That's all. It just looks so fucking horrible. It looks, what the fuck? It looks horrible. Also, another thing too, the guns look way too big in first person. Like, it's so fucking big. I don't think anybody has noticed, but the guns needs to be a lot more smaller. Like, much smaller. Okay, like that is like so big and giant. Like, it's like a giant ass fucking brick you're holding. Like, bro, like, make that a bit more smaller. Like, a little bit more smaller will be fine. That shit looks so fucking huge. But then again, it breaks that immersion because he just pulling it out of his ass. Or he pulling it behind of his imagination book bag. And, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. You know, why would you have a weapon wheel? But this is more like, it's trying to be Doom, but it's not Doom. It's trying to be Doom, but it's trying not to be Doom. I don't know why are they trying to mix two different things and trying to put first person and third person perspective. If you're gonna do a first person shooter, just make it into a first person shooter. You know, have the weapon wheel and stuff. If you're gonna do third person, make it more realistic where the weapons are being put away and you can actually see it and stuff. And once again, what the fuck is that? Yo, this shit looks crazy. What the fuck is that? Low res fucking firing? I don't even like the sound of that. That's just sound, it doesn't even sound like it can pack a punch. Like, bro, it just sounds like some, like, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. But then again, you go to Witch Hunt. Right, hold on, let me see. Witchfire gameplay, like, for real, that shit pack a punch. Like, you can hear the different sound effects, like, from Witchfire. Like, this is my game. I'm ready for this game. Hold on, let me put it on, no, slow. I'm sorry about that. Normal. Okay. Listen to the gun effects to this shit. It sounds so good. It sounds really good. Sounds good. Yes. Some of the gun sounds good, bro. It just sounds like it could pack a punch, like Oh, gun effects sound so good. It just sounds good. And then you go back to this, right? Yeah. It just needs a little bit more punch to it. It just needs more punch. And the gun, and that shotgun, needs more work. And this is another thing for next gen. Like, you're going through, opening up all these fucking empty ass fucking lockers, and they ain't got shit. And they're all saying, press triangle, press triangle. We get that. You can see that there's clearly fucking lockers. You don't need to put a fucking prompt on top of it. Damn, bro. As a real gamer, I know, like, this is what sometimes, like, some games that does that shit, it makes me feel like that's, like, it's insulting me. Like, it's insulting my intelligence. Like, it's obviously I see it. I'm going to do something about it, and I'm going to open it up. I'm going to try to open it up. But, you know, again, if you're putting next generation experience, if the thing was locked or something, yo, hey, he got that tool to, like, kind of, like, break into lockers and shit. Use that. It's like everything got to be pressed fucking triangle and shit. I would like to see my character do more than just, like, oh, open up this locker, this locker. Look, it's all empty. How's this showing me next generation experience? And then all it is in the locker is just fucking gun ammo and bullets. You don't see, like, details like any of the, like, the scientist stuff. Like, you know, like, oh, you know, like their coat, jacket, coffee. You don't see, like, any touches of detail like that inside of each of these lockers. These are just lockers just full with weapon and ammo. That is it. You know, I would like to see those type of touches too, you know. Detail. And this blood splatter texture, it just looks so low res. Like, it just looks like so low res in this game. Like, it's just like every time when it moves and you play the footage and you look from a distance, it looks so low res textures. Okay, so clearly they cut it from there, so I don't know why. What the fuck is this weapon? God damn. Like, this weapon looks like it still is unfinished. Like, I don't even think this weapon even exists in this universe, whatever they building. It just looks so fucking what the fuck. But okay. Then they got these hanging little ghouls up here. Cool. But again, it's just like they're missing so much fucking detail. Like, you got these hanging ghouls, but you don't see like blood. You don't see like bodies all over the floor at all that I'm pointing at. You don't see none of that shit. Where's all of that shit? Where's all the bodies and shit? Where's all the NPCs, like, you know, human, you know, flesh remains, like people that tried to escape out of here, didn't make it. People got trapped in a room full of black smoke, and then let's say you was opening it and then like there's nothing but dead bodies, like just didn't make it or inhale that smoke or whatever, or got turned into these fucking monster things or whatever. You don't get none of that shit. Where is those things? The fuck? So much detail that is missing that doesn't make it feel it doesn't make it feel dangerous. It doesn't make it feel any intense. It's just like here's a goo glob. Let's just put this shit on the ceiling and that's it. And then we put 3 enemies right over here. It's just so half-ass, lazy, fucking like just lazy. So fucking lazy. No attention to detail. Just none. It's just, and again, pausing this for a minute. So low res, like very low res, like textures and just bland, just no detail at all. Like there's no blood splatter on some of these walls, boxes, not even tilt over, dirty, got misplaced. Like it's just a clear way through. It's just like, it still needs a lot of work. A lot of detail needs to be put in. Look at that. The running animations for these enemies needs to be better. And on top of that, I would like to see the enemies to kind of like have like a reaction or dip or slide down something, try to cut you. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it feel more of a threat, to say the least. But it just looks very bland and generic. Still needs a lot of work. Look at that. Like even the cloud of smoke doesn't even look like dark cloud of black smoke. It's just and it blends in with the window from there to here. Like look at this. If you look at the window right here and then look out here, this is the hallway. This is the window where it is, and it just, this smoke is going right entering into the fucking window. I don't even think it's broken. Because if you look right here, the window doesn't even look shattered. Why does it look like it's floating through here to here? It doesn't make any sense. And plus, it would have been a lot more darker. You would have seen a lot more like black smoke than it is this white grayish fucking smoke. Like it just looks like a fucking a car that has like a bad muffler or some shit. Like just poofing out like white smoke. It looks crazy. Oh god. Guns needs to be polished. Look at this. That was some low res fire texture. Look at this shit. This looks like low res. Look at this. Hold on. Look at that. That is low res fire textures. And these Sony ponies are capping for this fucking game? Come on, man. Bro, this is... Oh my god, bro. Holy fucking shit. Like, bro. This is ridiculous. They, like, these fucking... Puertorock 77 does not want you to have a remake of Resistance or the Resistance franchise, Fallen of Mankind. He doesn't want you to have the fucking Resistant remake. He wants you to fucking say, yo, play this game. This game is awesome. This developer is a top tier developer. What the fuck are you showing some low res textures of fire and shit? And look, it's only in one corner, and this whole thing should have been like a fire. Like if you ever see fire in a fucking video game before, man, god, let me see. I'll even put Callisto. Yeah, Callisto Protocol. I don't even think they have fire. Okay, yeah, so here it is. Look at it. This is Callisto Protocol, and it looks like some low res, like fire thing. It doesn't look that good, but I will take this fire texture over this. This is bullshit. What is that? What is that, like, bro? Shit, even The Last of Us had better fire texture. That looks like some low res shit. I will take that in that situation than the other one. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best looking fire, but this looks pretty decent and you can work on it than this low res fucking fire. Like, it's crazy. Or even let's see, this is the one. See, but even looking at this looks way much better textures than anything else. This looks good. Look at that. Even that glow over there, that fucking distant glow, looks good. It looks good. Look at that. That over there looks fucking good. The laser looks good. Like, trying to see if I can get like a fire or somewhat, you know. Even electricity looks fucking good. Right here. Hold on. There's something right there. Even that fire texture on that shit looks good. Look at this. This fire texture looks excellent. And this is a Dead Space remake. Looks good. This looks like actual legit fire. It's not the best, but it's a hell of a lot better than that low res fire. Like, that looks good. That looks like real good fire effects. Well fucking done. And we're here with this fucking bullshit, this low res fire show. It's not even a hallway full of fire and smoke. Why you gotta wear a mask for this shit? And it's not even like dark. You don't even like, yo, like oh my god. If this is a fucking horror game, right? If you're making this like the next generation experience gaming for the PlayStation 5, yo, that shit should have been a thick cloud of black smoke in the hallway. Like, you could even see down the other end. That will make it more scary and intense. And it would be cool, like, if he was to go the other direction and then you came back and then, like, something, like, come out of the smoke trying to attack you. That would be fucking lit. Like, that would be like, oh, shit. Like, shit is going down. Like, oh, okay. You know, right? But that low-res fire texture, the fucking gray cloud of smoke doesn't make any fucking sense. You're down in the... What is going on, man? This is bullshit. Why do you need a stem? You're in full health. Wait, was he using full health? He was only in 25 health, and he still put a stem pack. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me back it up a little bit. Wow. All right, let's see this. Damn, bro, this is like the most smallest fucking room ever. I would thought this was some grandiose fucking room, but apparently not. The run animations looks like it's clunky as fuck. This enemies animation, clunky as hell. It just, what the fuck? Oh, come on, bro. That that does not even look good. What the fuck was that? Little lightning with little particle effects? So he's taking out this. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me! Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Yo, he literally... Yo, that grenade throw was so fucking slow as dog shit. Bro, what? How do you develop this game and you made the grenade or the stun grenade, whatever, fucking throw so fucking slow? Slower than dog shit. Like, he was so slow that the monster caught up to him before the grenade even like explode. This shit is crazy. Look at this shit. Oh, let's watch this shit again. This is what the Sony ponies been capping for this game. They love this game. They want to see this game on the PlayStation 5. They're bent over backwards for this fucking game. But yet, I don't even think Puertorock's seen this fucking gameplay. And if he didn't see this fucking gameplay, then what the fuck are you making a video about some bullshit about this, that, and the third? You haven't even done your fucking homework. This is how you know. He is a fake ass gamer. If you know about Resistance and the Resistance franchise, you should know better that that franchise and that game itself is 10 times better than even this game here right now. Is nowhere near close on the Resistance level. Fallen Mankind is nowhere near close. This still looks like is in alpha phase. This is not even close to being beta phase. This is still in pre-alpha. Like alpha. No, not even pre-alpha. I will just say is after pre-alpha is still in alpha 1 stage. Like, it's still not fully fleshed out yet. It still needs a lot of fucking work. But this shit looks crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. He opens up the door. The monster is running. He's about to toss this shit. That toss was so fucking slow and garbage. It basically hit the monster. And he's still running after the main character, right? Took a swing, hit him. And yet the grenade hasn't even thrown in there. It's just like, bro, like, that shit was so slow and so pitiful. That needs work. Grenade tosses should be fast. It should be pretty damn quick. Like, when you open up a door, it should be quick. And then what should have happened was, like, if you had next generation gaming experience, you should have shut the damn door right after and let it explode. That's what you should have done. No, the grenade throwing was so fucking slow that the monster caught up to him before he even got a chance to throw it. Shit was crazy. And then we got more of these monsters and stuff. I don't like the shotgun how it sounds. It needs to be better sounding than this. What the fuck is that monster? Yo, that monster is running that slow? Oh my god. And somebody said on one of Papa Fritz on his chat, he said that's the Michelin Man. And I can see why. That is the Michelin Man. Holy shit, they got a Michelin Man? Damn. Bro, that's one ugly motherfucking Michelin Man. The right tires for you. Oh my god, bro. Like, this looks crazy. You see how his run animations, and again, when he's running, like, look, let me tell you the difference between a real gamer and a fake gamer. A real gamer will point out shit like that to tell you what should be next generation gaming experience. A fake ass gamer will put up a video, try to defend the fucking dev team, but yet Puertorock 77 hasn't even done his fucking homework about this game and hasn't seen the gameplay of this before even making any fucking judgment or anything else about, yo, man, the reason why is because of the fact that, you know, it just can't run on the Xbox Series X and S model because of the slow you know, SSD that it has. So that's why the developers are choosing and making sure that it's being properly tested, and these world-class developers is going to be putting this on the PlayStation 5 version with the power of the SSD. Fucking nonsensical bullshit. This is like, this game could be run on a PlayStation 4. Bitch, this my old laptop from 5 years ago can run this fucking game. Like, it's fucking insane. Look at this shit. It got the Michelin Man down there. This is fucking crazy. Oh my god. And of course he does the old barrel thing. But the explosion to the barrel, if you haven't noticed, that's not even fully fucking finished. That looks terrible. Like, bro, like explosions, like, just like certain games and explosions are better than this. And I'm pretty sure Sony Ponies should know better that even an exploding barrel like this can be done way better than this. Way better than this. Let me see. I will say Tomb Raider. No, actually, you know what? Let me do Red Dead Redemption. Actually, no. Let's do Red Dead. I don't think Red Dead should have exploding barrels. Don't tell me Red Dead fucked up the exploding barrels. Did they fuck up the exploding barrels? Yeah, they fucked up. They fucked up the exploding barrels. I mean, that's okay, but that could have been done a lot better. Very disappointed, Rockstar. Don't do that shit. That's like exploding. Unless that's online and they can't do like the real effect. Let me see. Because I know there's a game with exploding barrels, I'm sure. I'm trying to think of a game because I know I've seen it. Let's try what should I call it? No, actually, better yet, I got a game. I got. It wouldn't be Ghost Recon. I know what a game is. For exploding barrels. I'm even gonna go all the way back to Far Cry 2. I don't think they showed it, right? No. See, look, that's a lot better. That was way better. This is Far Cry 2. I don't think he got it on low res. I think he has it on low res. But even for a game from back in like 2010 can do better explosions and shit. It's crazy. That's like 2000 and like no, not 2010. That's like way back. And look at that. That looks so much better. That looks like a real fucking explosion. But like, what the fuck was that? Like that didn't even create like anything. Look, shooting at this, right? Waiting for this enemy to come down the hallway, which he runs slow as fuck. And then on top of that, when this enemy running, you don't feel like the ground is shaking or like a little rumble onto your screen, like to note like, oh look, there's this big enemy coming. You just seeing this fat ass Michelin man coming down the hallway. You don't even get no kind of like indication or something like that. And then the classic exploding barrel, and then it just does this little explosion, shakes the camera, got this character all red and shit, not even on fire, which it should be on fire, which I don't know why. You're a fighter, right? I would have said like that body should have been on fire. The hallway right there should be spreading fire, like next generation experience. You know what I'm saying? Like if you haven't seen like fire spreading, like Far Cry 2 fire spread. Like fire physics. And this came back out way back in the day. Way back. Hold on, let me see. See, look. This is Far Cry 2 with fire spread. How the fuck, from a game that is this old, can do fire spread so well in a game that is old, way back? Way back. Look at the fire spread. Like, it spreads fast. And it just burns everything straight down. Like, it's crazy. Look. And it's still going, like, right? That's fire spread. And like even a game like, you know, Far Cry 3, fire spread. Not perfect, but it is spreading the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish it was better because it would have burnt up the trees and stuff like that. But even Far Cry 2 is still superior. Look, every leaf on there is burnt to a crisp. Done. You're never gonna see that again. Then they got lazy in Far Cry 3, right? Far Cry 4 still got lazy. Blaze got a lot bigger and brighter, but still, it's just some of it is fucking lazy. Some of it is lazy. It's just like, you know, like this one they got it back again, like burning down the trees, like getting it to that point. Far Cry 3, look at this, lazy. I'm like, shit, you could take some fucking notes off of this, bro. Why is there's no, like, fire spread at all? Like, you're talking about a game that is so-called supposedly running on the PlayStation 5 with the power of the SSD, but yet you don't even have fire spread in here. This is crazy. No body on fire, nothing. This looks like Far Cry body texture, like the body fire texture, like what the fuck, man? What in the fuck? Look at it, and it burnt him, but there's no indication that there's like fire even there. He probably walked past, thinking like there's no fire because you don't even see it, and he still get hurt. What the fuck? Doesn't make any sense. Look at this low res texture fire. This doesn't even look good. It doesn't even look good. What is he shooting at? Is it invisible monster? Is it invisible? What the fuck? So you gotta fight invisible monsters? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? That's what you do? You're just gonna hit crates to open it up? There's no like animation to like go to the crate where he's trying to like crank it, get it out. No, he's just gonna swipe it with one hit. Boom. Crates open, everybody. Next gen experience. So next gen. Fuck. Shit. Wait. So you got check door, pry door. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Why can't you just put some of that in some of like the lockers and stuff? Some of the hallways that may not have the door all the way open and have the character to like kind of pry it open. And then also on top of that, you don't need these fucking prompts. Just have the fucking thing like right here, like check door or pry door, and that's it. Like, what's up with these fucking prompts, man? Damn, it's like insulting my intelligence. Like, god damn. Fuck, man. Okay, see, now that's what I'm talking about. Why we don't have something like that in some of the crate stuff. Like, that will make more sense. Like, just hitting the crate and just swiping it open, it just seems to be dumb. Just have it to be like, hey, you need some medical crate, you gotta pry it open. It makes more sense. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, every time you gotta swipe, hit a crate and then it opens. Like, I don't mind that in certain things, you know, right? It makes sense. But like certain crates and stuff like that should be like more like, you know, hey, check the crate if it's open, or try to open up the crate, it can't open, and then you have to pry out the crate, you know? I don't know why they couldn't do that. Like, fuck. Okay, so now we're getting these weird textures, blobs and shit. Yo, my god, it just needs to be more fleshed out. Like, this is something that should have been in the area where that fucking blob muster was on the ceiling over there. Like, this is like textures and stuff should be on the ground or some shit. Like, just add a bit of character to it, but I don't know. And it just looks so like weirdly put. It's just, it doesn't even look like it's blended in. It looks like an overlap texture. Oh god, like stiff fighting like, it's just, what? Like, this person got an axe. Like, bro, if you're gonna swing, next generation should be like, look, if I'm swinging and I'm gonna cut this monster arm off, like, the arm is gonna come off. Like, if I'm gonna swing to the other side, the other monster arm is cut off. Like, if I'm going up from the top, I'm gonna cut his head straight open. Like, it should be that type of combat and that type of way of fighting, instead of it just being so fucking stiff. That was just some stiff ass like fighting combat style. Like what was that? Holy shit. Like it doesn't make any sense. See, and he couldn't fight with the fucking axe, so he got to take out the shotgun. Oh, the pistol sounds so weak as dog shit. Damn, bro. That pistol sounds so weak as shit. But look at the blood textures. Like, yo, it doesn't even look like... Why? And I just don't understand. Why these monsters are just floating up in the air and disappearing? Like, just let it be on the ground and just let it, like, fizzle away or some shit. Like, you know, that's cool, but... It doesn't need to be float up in the air. Like, that doesn't... it just doesn't make any fucking sense, man. It really doesn't. So, if I kill that fat fucking, the Michelin man in the hallway, that fucking whole body's gonna float up in the air? It will float too. Come on, Georgie. It will float too. Oh my god. You know what? I believe that it is behind this game. I guarantee you, at the end of this game, there is going to be a clown with a fucking balloon. Then it's gonna scream in the hallway, "You float too." Like, fuck. Look at that, mostly copy and paste it. Copy this side, copy on this side. Could have just like pry it open, but no, I'm gonna smack it open. Yeah, you know what? It'd be nice too to actually see like animations like where the character will reach in and grab it with their hands. You know, that'd be next gen. Thank you. You know, those little details does help. Look, yo, that just... I'm like, in creativity, I can respect they trying to create something with creativity, but I don't know. It just doesn't look right at all. Like, it's purple, but there's like blood and there's purple. Like, what the fuck is it about? Like, if he walking through this cloud of thick ass smoke, he goes this fucking slow through there. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why he can't just go like in normal speed as you go. And on top of that, I don't know why. Like, again, it just breaks immersion when it's like so called there's somewhere there's like smoke and stuff like that. You know, it'd be a cool thing too. Like, if he is a actual fighter, why he doesn't even have like an actual like he carries around the extinguisher to try to extinguish the fire as he going along, to open up new areas or open up different ways. Like, he could follow the smoke trail or something like that. Like, there might be like a hidden door or like other special weapons or upgrades or something like that. It just makes more sense, like, if he carry like a extinguisher to kind of like extinguish the fire as he going along, exploring the area, figuring out what's going on and stuff like that. Like, you know, that would be a nice little touch. I don't know why the fuck he's going so slow in a cloud of fucking white smoke that you could clearly see ahead, and it's not even black. I don't understand this. Doesn't make any sense. It just looks so horrible. So he switched from third person to first person to third person. I think the camera needs to be offset a little bit better. Look at this. They got the floating eyeball. What the fuck is that shit does? What does the floating fucking eyeball does? He just ran past it like it's nothing. Like, look. There's that floating eyeball that he smacked down so easily. And he's just running past it, and the eyeball is not even like turning and facing it. What are you doing? Yo, what is this fucking dude is doing? Wait. What the fuck is this gameplay? Yo, what is this? Bro, tell me I'm not fucking dreaming. Tell me now. Tell me Puertorock 77 can't be this fucking delusional. And he hasn't even saw this fucking video. He hasn't even saw this gameplay video. What in the fuck was that? That was just so stupid. He ran past the eyeball. The eyeball barely did shit. He hasn't done nothing. That eyeball didn't even shoot out a laser beam. Didn't even turn around. That eyeball hasn't even noticed he was fucking there with all that shooting going down. He ran over there, got fucking hit. Then he ran all the way back to clunk the fucking eyeball. And then Sony ponies are fucking capping for this game. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? Like, yo, this is how you know. This is how you know. Like, a real gamer will point out shit like that. Like, what was that? What are you even doing? And look, I'm not even making this up. We'll watch this shit again. So watch this. Watch this. Okay. So, he's gonna shoot this monster right here, right? He's shooting this monster. Mind you, the eyeball is right here, right? Is right over here. All that noise and stuff, all that shooting. Ran past it. The eyeball hasn't even turned around, did anything. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, he got this now? Oh, look, there's a laser. Look, there's the eyeball floating. It doesn't show anything, but then there's a monster all the way over there. Look, pretty cool, huh? And then ran all the way over here. And then get swiped. But then he's gonna change the weapon into this fucking clunker bullshit. The pried up doors. And then smack the fucking eyeball. And the eyeball didn't even do shit. What was the point of that? What was the fucking point of that demonstration gameplay footage? Now these monsters can run fucking fast now? So he switched back to whatever, first person. Smacking boxes, yay. Wait a minute, wait. There's a body over there? That doesn't... what? So there's like civilians and shit? From the future? Is that... okay, so there's a body over there, but he doesn't want to go through. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, you know what? You know what I would like to see? I would like to see better animations and putting on the fucking mask and taking it off. Look at this. Look. You want to know next generation experience? Like, when you talking about, like, Metroid Exodus... Look at this. This is next generation experience. See, this is what I like about Metro Exodus. The fact that when you putting on like gas masks and shit like that is fucking cool. Unless this person died. I want to see if he puts on a gas mask. See, look. That's... Wait, watch this, watch this. This is fucking cool, okay? Watch. Watch this. This is next generation, okay? This is what I like about Metroid Exodus, alright? And then when Stalker 2 comes out, hopefully they do the same thing. But this is what I'm talking about. Next generation experience. Ready? Boom. Putting on the fucking gas mask right there. You can see the rain filters going through there. Cool. That's what I like to see in a game like this. If you're going to do anything that they're dealing with gas masks or whatever, I like to see something like that. That extra little detail like that goes a long way in a game, especially a survival horror corridor one. Goes a long way. Like, it just seems like it's a too fast. Like, I like it when it's just like you see it and then it just goes right over it, and then he'll fix himself up and then go through the map and go through this smoke cloud, you know? Like, I would like to see something like that, you know? Like, and then you could see like the mask is like either getting damaged, it's scratched up, and you could barely see it. Like, over time, that'd be something fucking cool to fucking have, because like, again, like, you're wearing a mask to protect yourself, but even is also like a hindrance because, you know, you have very visible, you can't really see too well, and probably the mask itself is kind of like scratched up, right? You know, it's kind of dirty, so you have to like wipe the mask off with your face and stuff like that. It's fucking cool when shit is done right. Like, you see something like that, that's cool. That's next generation gaming right there, bro. Look at that. He has the gun in his hand, right? He has the gun in his hand. Watch this. And then you see one click, he takes it off. Boom. Right? But look, watch this. Watch it. And then what? Look at this. And then ready. And then when he's ready to wipe, boom. Wipe it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clear off some of that smoke while you're going through there or whatever. Like, you see that? That's next generation. That's pushing innovation. That's adding that fucking detail in a game that basically everyone should be playing. As a gamer, everyone should be having that type of experience. And we're still getting this trash ass fucking bullshit half-ass gas mask. Barely, is not even fleshed out. Not even fleshed out. Look at this shit. Look, I got no problem with the stem animations. That's fine. You know, you put in the stem in there, but the animations is cool. But next generation gaming experience should be more towards like Metroid Exodus, dealing with gas masks or anything like that. If you're wearing something, this shit is awesome. This shit is awesome. Wearing, like, taking out the gas mask and stuff like that, putting it on, you seeing all like the rain, you know, like the water effects, and then you just seeing it. It's like he takes one of his hand, wipe it off, he takes it off just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's next generation experience. What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he puts it on and you got little visibility, but that's it. And you're just walking through a fucking shitty ass 2D sprites fucking smoke cloud. There's like no surprises, no monsters coming at you, no details of like bodies, or some people are getting like dismemberment or trapped or something like that. You gotta add shit like that. That's how you make that world and itself feels believable. But just going through corridors with nothing but just bullshitting, and we just see one NPC body dying on the ground. You gotta slide underneath, which is cool, but like, it's just, what the fuck, you know? See, like that right there, that animation is like, what the fuck? It should have been better. Like, like again, the prying door one animation where he pries up the door is cool. That's what I like to see more of, those gameplay mechanics. This is one of those gameplay mechanics that I wish it does. See, like you have the jaws right there. Like if you can't pry it, you can actually make two doors open up. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, look at the animation towards this. Like he put it towards the door. It just does it like this. I would like to see like an actual animation where he actually stick it inside of like a hole, like a thing, like where he can like wedge it in, and then have that gameplay element where you're opening up the door, like you're, you know, pressing the button like rapidly to trying to open up and pry the door open, you know, like that. Like this feels a little cheap. It's like, why are you doing shit like this, bro? It's ridiculous. See, I like the pry door animation. The pry door animation is cool. I don't have an issue with that. They did a fantastic job. Do that for the fucking cutter. Do that for like where the door is trying to open. Have that thing stick in there and then boom, pry it open. You know, that's cool. Put that little bit of work to it. Look at this. More shitty fire animation textures. Bro. I don't know if Puertorock is man, I don't know whether this man like has ever played a first-person shooter game in his life, or he hasn't been playing first-person shooter games in a while. But if you haven't played Metroid Exodus by now, I don't know what the fuck are you doing. Like, I don't know what you're capping for, because I'm looking at this game like through and through, and I'm just like, I'm just baffled by this. What the fuck? Who is capping for this game? Like, Sony Ponies is capping for this shit? It looks like it's still in alpha phase. The guns look so fucking look at this. This gun is huge. It should not even be this fucking big. That needs to be a lot smaller. Lot smaller. Taking up like almost 3/4 of the fucking screen, right? Damn. Like even in Metroid Exodus, the gun is literally right here located. Look at this. The gun is located right here, and it doesn't take up 3/4 of the fucking screen. Like look at the difference between this one right here, right? Okay, this one versus this one. Look at that. It takes up too much of the fucking screen, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, yo. Oh, but it cannot run on the PlayStation. It cannot run on the Xbox Series X and X console. It's too much. This game is way too much. Okay, see, now that's cool, but again, the gun animations and the sound effect needs to be a little bit more better. What was that? So basically this thing was waiting in the fire but didn't get burnt up, but now it's coming out and you shooting it. How does that make any fucking sense? Come on, bro. This is what I'm fucking saying. Like, yo, there's like a fire right there, right in front of him. Why he doesn't even have like a fire extinguisher to extinguish the fire? Like, you could use it towards your advantage where there might be another route to get towards your destination or a shortcut, but you don't even have a fire extinguisher to extinguish out the fire, and you're a firefighter. You see what I'm fucking saying? Gameplay mechanics and gameplay stuff that should be in the game that's not even in the game. And this looks like alpha. And you're talking about this supposed to be next generation gaming experience. This is what This is what Puertorock been capping and defending defending this developer. They're capping for this game. Like, they're capping hard that this is a W. What is it? Does this, what the fuck are you even smoking, bro? Are you smoking crystal fucking meth? Yo, I swear to God, I truly believe Puertorock 77 really does smoke crystal fucking meth. I really do. I really fucking do. He must be smoking crystal meth. Fuck, bro. I'm just baffled. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Are you serious right now? He shot the sprinkler yet. Right, wait a minute. He shot the sprinkler and then the water looks like this. The water looks like this. What are you talking? Yo, are you? Oh my fucking! You gotta be. Yo, I cannot. I can't right now. Like, what? Wait. He shot. Okay. He can't find the sprinkler, right? So he shoot down the sprinkler. And then look at this. Look at the water texture. This looks terrible. It looks fucking terrible. Bro. It looks terrible. What the fuck is this? This water texture looks like ass. Oh my God. Hold this for me. Hold on. Let's put that rain. I want to see if there's like, I don't know, if there's like a rainstorm. There's more like a blizzard than a storm. Cause like, look, like it has it has rain effects, and I don't know whether. I don't think it has it. Oh. See, like, this is rain effects. Like, look at this. Look at this. This looks good. I can't believe they put this on 720p quality. I wish it was on HD. But just looking at this, Metroid Exodus, a game that came out like what, a couple of years ago, right? I think this is a game that came out in 2019. 2019 has better rain effects. Better rain effects. Like this, it looks good. This looks like actual fucking rain. Or even like let's say like this. Let's put. I'll even put it like this. Let me put this. Even a racing game has better rain effects. Forza Horizon has some good rain effects. Look at that. That looks good. That looks like real actual rain effects. Like shit. It looks like it's raining, like it's pouring. Like, look at that. Like, Like that looks good. That looks like real actual rain. That looks like a tropical storm fucking rainstorm. Like real raindrops, real, like it looks good. It looks good. And even a game that Metro Exodus came out in like 2019 still has good rain effects. And you got this game looking like this? What? Oh my god, stop. Stop y'all cap. Stop the cap. Bro, that rain, what the fuck is that? That doesn't even look like rain effects. Bro, this looks like the same bullshit like in Gran Turismo 5. Even Gran Turismo 5 has a little bit better rain effects, but it's not even that perfect. And it's still like, no, not Gran Turismo 5, sorry. Gran Turismo GT7. Look at this, the ultimate rain comparison. Look at this, Dry Club. Look at that. Rain physics. Looking good. Legends. Looking good. That looks good. What the fuck is this? Like, it looks good on the ground, but you can't even see the rain. Is that even fucking rain? Look at that. And, like, look, that's a night and day difference. Just from Grid Legends alone is a night and day difference. Look at this. This is supposed to be rain. And it's not, you barely can even see the drops. You should be able to see it. And there's not, like, you can't even see it. But then you go on to Grid Legend. You can see like those individual raindrops and every puddle and all that shit on the ground. That looks good. That looks good. That looks like real actual rain effects. Like, and then raindrops. What in the fuck is this? What is this? That rain shit looks like it could run on a 360. It could run on a PlayStation 3. Shit looks crazy. Look at this shit. Wait, one more time. Look at this shit. What is this? What? And there's barely no fire. Okay, cool. You could hold one hand right here and change and undo a weapon. But at the same time, it doesn't make no sense. Why would you hold that? Just put the thing down, have him reload the gun, and then take the thing back out. Like, that makes sense. But okay. And then all these bodies are floating. Why? Wait, so he could pull a fire extinguisher off the wall and use it? Oh my god, yo, this is so shitty. This is like the worst fire extinguisher I've ever seen in my life. And the worst fire. What the fuck? And then look at this, and then he just drop it on the ground. Like, I thought firefighters was supposed to carry it like fire extinguisher. Why he can't just carry it behind his back? Like, it's cool he has like an oxygen tank, but I also would have, if this was like some sort of like future whatever firefighter whatever, I would at least have that, and on top of that have a fire extinguisher like futuristic to kind of like help me to like put out the fire. And also, that is an asset flip, because it doesn't make any sense how you going from the future and you're still having fire extinguishers from like what, 2010. Asset flip. Like, this is supposed to be futuristic, and you still getting fire extinguishers from this time period. It doesn't make any sense. Like, when he grabs it, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm just trying to slow it down. Let's see. See, he's getting fire extinguishers from like 2010, 2009 fire extinguishers. This is supposed to be the future. Why is this? It doesn't make any sense. Like, he should be having his own fire extinguisher attached towards his back that he could take it out anytime to take out shit. Like, you're in the future now. That he should be able to carry that shit. Not find it off the wall and shit. Just randomly. It is so rough, and the fire texture looks so bad. Like, what the fuck? And then he just tossed that shit.
Alien entity present. Code red. Lockdown.
So everything's starting to float. So there's an electricity monster. So they got bugs and creatures. Wow, one shot, that was it. And then the electricity man is gone. This is so-called, this is great next generation gameplay. Like, oh my god, like the electricity man came back and then it shot him and then he's gone. He disappeared. This is incredible. This is so next gen, yo. This is what Pony's been capping for. Okay, hey, man, I should give him a clap. You know, like, oh hey, congratulations. This is like this is one of the best next generation gaming. Oh man, oh boy, I should just run out there and get me a PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Yo, man, bro, this game is gonna be so next gen. Hitting boxes, crates, knocking the electricity man's lights out with one shotty. Ba-bam! Man, that's crazy. Okay, so you got a crawl system. Alright. I don't know why you can't just use it to, like, crowbar the fucking thing open, but I guess smacking it works. Next gen. So next gen. Oh no, what I'm gonna do? He's going so slow. Oh wow, cool. Yo, the ragdoll physics are crazy. It's just making this game looks like it's gonna be a walk in the park. It's gonna be a walk in the park gameplay. It's gonna be like, oh well, maybe I should just turn up my difficulty up, because I guess it's gonna be a walk in the park. Oh no! Okay, so they did a hard little jump cut right there. He found some sort of new note or something like that. Oh my god. So you got another monster on the ceiling? So this is just... Okay, so... Okay. This, I'm gonna sit here and say this right now, but this is one of the worst... like this is not even a game that's gonna make me run out and say, yo, I gotta get me a PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Like, it does not make me want to get a PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Like, who, why, who and what and who is capping for this fucking game? Like, I gotta know. This shit is unreal. This shit is unreal. Like, Puertorock is capping for this game. Xbox fanboys in rage of dev speaking on issues with Xbox Series X. What fucking issues did I see? Bro, I just saw this gameplay. This gameplay came out a day ago. But then Puertorock is gonna say in this video, well, the dev team stated that that game was a 2-year-old build, and that's old. That's old. You know, that's an old build. I'm like, bro, did you not just see this fucking footage, dog? This does not look like next generation game. This is honestly could be run on a PlayStation 4 right now. It could run on a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One VCR. This game could run this game. It doesn't even look like it's fully fucking polished. It's not even ready. What are we talking about here? Metroid Exodus came out in what, 2019? If I'm not mistaken, right? Let me look this up. And look at this. You see how I'm a gamer? Bro, real gamer. See, I'm waiting for Stalker 2. Stalker 2 gameplay looks 10 times better than that game, than that quantum error bullshit. Like, it just seemed, it's just like, what the fuck? Let me see what Metroid. Oh, I'm sorry, misspelled that. Look. Yeah, come on, stop playing with me. There we go. Okay. I want to know the release date. So it came out on February 15th, 2019. We're in 2023, right? So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's like, what, wait. Yeah, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's like about 4 years ago. 4 fucking years ago. That game still looks fucking good to this day. That game looks 10 times better than whatever the fuck this game. And this motherfucker is capping for this game. Capping hard. And you can see the likes and dislike ratio. I'm on their fucking thing. Look at this shit. It's like, yo, the game is obviously in a work in progress. It still needs some time in the oven. But it still looks incredible in terms of fidelity. But the game has potential. I don't understand the hate. The hate is the fact that these dev team has the nerve to say it's only impossible to run it on a Series S and X. But it's clearly showing this gameplay footage. That doesn't seem like the fucking case to me. It seems like it can work on both consoles. It seems to be work. Fuck, man. My PC, my fucking PC that's running on old hardware, okay? I will not say it's super old. I'm gonna just say I'm running on an AM4 platform, right? I'm rocking a 67 non-XT. And I got like a Ryzen 9 3900X. I have more than enough power right there by itself to run that fucking game without a fucking problem. And then the devs coming out here saying it's so impossible without the SSD. Get the fuck out of here. It doesn't show like it's showing like next generation experience. It didn't even show not one bit. But yeah, Sony ponies are capping for this game. It's fucking crazy. Thanks to the dev for showing where they are at with the game. Let's see. Hold on. Excited for this. Hopefully it comes soon. I don't know why people are excited for this. It doesn't even show next generation gaming. Shit, Metroid Exodus has more next generation experience. You mean this game that needs the magic SSD? Yeah, indeed. Yep, that exactly why Xbox Series X and S are trash. Right. Because this game really showed next generation experience and it fucking didn't. It looks better than the first demo, but with the grainy norms of yeah, because they need a lot of time with this game, like so much time. Even like again, as a real gamer, I'm just pointing out some nitpicks off of that shit. Like I could see it clear as day. This game is definitely not ready for release. It needs a hell of a lot of time. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Fire texture looks fucking terrible. Water texture looks even worse. And you're putting in assets that doesn't even belong in that universe. If this is some futuristic corridor shit went wrong type shit, there's just so much shit. There's no body NPCs on the ground, like dead. It got bones, got blood, flesh ripped to shreds and shit. Like damn, the Dead Space remake, that studio that they did for that shit looks incredibly good. Lighting, monsters, shit going on, there's textures and stuff blending in the walls, the fire effects, like that shit looks awesome. This shit looks like a fucking 360 and a PlayStation 3. And you're talking about this is running on an Unreal Engine 5 or some shit? But then this is not impossible to be developed for the fucking Xbox Series S and X. It's not like I'm hating, I'm just throwing out to make some common sense for a real gamer, so then a fake gamer can understand what I'm talking about here. It's not about what console being developed. I can care fucking less. You know what I'm saying? I can care less. All I'm saying is don't put out videos and then you're making out these statements that it's only possible in the power of the SSD on the PlayStation 5. But then you're showing gameplay footage of this fucking garbage nonsense. This type of fucking nonsense right here. You showing... Hold on, let me mute this. You're showing this type of fucking nonsense that it's very impossible to have this game running on full next generation hardware. This is half-assed. This is still in alpha phase. It hasn't even fully been done and fleshed out yet. We're still hitting fucking crates and shit. Like, they haven't shown next generation experience. They haven't shown like the dread and stuff like that. Like, look, you got blood textures that looks like this on a fucking window. It doesn't even look good. It just looks fucking horrible. It looks horrible. And then is that mirrored on the other side of that? Like, it doesn't even look like it's blending in, or it just looks so horrible. Half-ass. Still needs a lot of work in the fucking oven, though. I feel the true power of the SSD PlayStation 5. And you know he's being sarcastic about that shit. He's being so sarcastic. Like, because he knows it's fucking full of shit. The power of SSD looks really mid. Yes, it do. Behold the power of the PlayStation 5 SSD, clown. Yeah. like yo, like this is a fucking joke. Like if you was to tell me, right, let's say it like this. I'll put it like this to you. Right. Let's put a real fucking game, okay? Let's put a real game, right? Let's put this game. This is the game that I'm excited for. Okay? You see that right there? It says Stalker 2. This is my fucking type of game. This is the type of gamer that I play. Why? Because this game is hard. This game looks good. This is not a fucking children's game. This is a real game. Not a bullshit. Not the corridors that we just seen in the hallway where he just flipping out guns easily, right? Boom, boom. He putting on the mask on. He's walking slower than dog shit through a fucking... it's not even a thick cloud of smoke. It is a white cloud of smoke. It's not even black cloud of smoke. It barely ain't shit. And putting out a fire extinguisher. Oh my god. Stop this. Stop this. Stop this. Do you see this fucking game right here? All right, this is my type of game, okay? This is what I'm made to play. This is what I want to play day one. I'm not even rushing the devs. I'm not even rushing them. I'm sitting there saying take all the time you need. I don't give a fuck if this game was coming on the PlayStation 5 first. If this game came on the PlayStation 5, then this is a game that where, okay, you know what? I'm going to have to go out and get me a PlayStation 5 because I want to play Stalker 2 because it looks this fucking good. This looks like next generation experience gameplay. This is something I want to fucking play. Not that fucking garbage. I don't know what fucking Puertorock is fucking capping in his little thick ass skull of this type of bullshit. This bullshit. This bullshit. This is next generation experience. This you must be smoking crystal fucking meth. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful that looks. Look how good that looks. Look at the animations, the textures, the guns. It looks so fleshed out. Look at that. You can actually fucking read shit. Look at this. What? That game showed that you could even read text. Look at this. You can clearly read that shit. You can read it. Oh my god. I'm literally so fucking upset at these Sony pony clowns and their fucking bullshit console war shit and their little fucking, oh, we got games, we got all that. Bitch, you don't even have a game that can read textures like that. You don't have a first-person shooter game that can read damn near textures. But you're capping for this bullshit? You're capping for this. You're capping for this. You're capping for this. You're capping for some flip asset bullshit. That this person is running down the hallway like a clown to hit this fucking whatever. That's not even barely even a threat. And then he takes out a gun and then just like start whipping it around and shooting. That's it. Okay, I shoot a barrel and that's it. No fire effects. Nothing spread around. It just explode and that's it. This is next generation gaming. This is next generation horror game. And I could barely even read any text on that fucking screen. Look at this shit. You can't even read text on the screen. Bro, you can read this fucking text on this screen. That's how you know. That's the difference between a real studio that's putting in fucking work. Look at this. Fucking textures on the wall right here looks run down. This looks like next generation experience. Look at this. Bodies doesn't like fly over the place. They know how to ragdoll in place in terms of explosion. Look at that. It looks so much better. So much detail right there. It's incredible. Look at that. Facial animations. Better textures. Lighting effects. Look at this. The table. Look at this. It's not perfect. It still probably needs a little work. But for what they got right here, this looks promising next generation experience. Look at that. I guarantee you'd even see that guy in the background. There's a look how the shadows just blend this guy in the background with one fucking lamp. Looks crazy good. Crazy good. Look at that. Details. What? What? This is the type of game that I want to play. This is next generation experience. That's next gen. That's next gen. I don't know what the fuck is Puertorock is smoking, but he needs to stop. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Just adding those little fucking details. This is what I love. This is why I love Stalker so much. Look at that. Look at how he just cranked the gun and it's like, damn, it's jammed. All right, you know, it's like he trying to fix that shit. Look at that. That looks so fucking beautiful. You don't get that in this fucking game. You don't get like gun jammings. You're getting fucking teleprompts and shit. You can't even read shit on the screen. Like, you can't even read it. Like, you can only read a crate, but you can't even read shit on the screen. This shit isn't crazy. You're putting on a mask that looks like this. It's just, it's so, it's half-assed. It's not even fleshed out. It's still, it ain't worth a damn. This is not something you should be capping for. This shit still got a long way to go. It's not even in pre-alpha. It's in alpha phase 1.0. This is alpha 1.0. Like, what the fuck? Look at this. But look at this. The explosion. Look at that. That looks so much better. That looks 10 times better. What? And then wait. Then we go back to that explosion where that happened, right? Look at this. Hold on, let's see this real quick. All right, right there. So wait, here's that little explosion part, right? So wait, when he runs back, he's gonna turn around and do this explosion and shit. Look at the explosion. Look at this very carefully. I want you to look at this shit. Look at this shit very carefully. Boom. That's just one barrel with one explosion, and that is it. That's what it looks like. Now, going back to here, right? We go back a little bit back. Look at this. Boom. But you see the background? It looks like some real fire effect. It's like a explosion. Boom. Blow the fuck up. That looks good. Bro, so much well detailed. Animations, characters, body movement, environment. Looks good. Looks so fucking good. Oh my god, running animations 10 times better than that fucking other the quantum error. 10 times better. Look at the running animations towards this. Hold on, let's go back here for a minute. Let me show you. Let me show you a tour of a real first-person shooter game. This is a real man's game. This is like a type of game that is meant for the older people, like myself, in my 30s. This is my type of game. I don't play no clown-ass Fortnite bullshit and all that shit. This is my type of game. This is a real man's game. Not that fucking garbage cap that you're capping for quantum error bullshit fighter with some shitty ass running animations. Look at this shit. Boom. Look at the running animation. Looks so much better. Physics looks so much better. Look how he just dropped that guy and that guy just fell backwards. Looks good. Looks good. This is what I'm talking about. Hold the fuck on for a minute. Let me slow that down for you pony clowns and shit. Let me slow it down for you because I want to make sure you're getting all that. So I'm gonna slow this down about 1.5. Oh wait, nope, that's speeding it up. My bad. Go back a little bit. Back a little bit more. Look at that. Look at how that fucking guy just ragdolls and dropped back. Like, yo, like that is, if that's not better ragdoll physics, I don't know what the fuck are you smoking. Cause like, look, if you look at this right here, look at the ragdoll physics for this. Boop. And then he just dropped right there. That's it. Done. He just went tilt to the side and then fell over. Then when you look at something like this, hold on, let's go back a little bit. Let's put this down even slower. Put this down like 25 speed. Look at this. 25 speed. Slow down. Look, like he literally dropped the gun. He's like falling backwards and he's taking shots right at the chest, and it propels him straight fucking back. That is right there. That is good ragdoll physics. That makes sense, ragdoll physics. What the fuck was this? What was this? What is this? What is this ragdoll physics? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Look at this. This big powerful gun, and then he just lump sighted on the side. That's it. He's not even this creature, this monster, whoever the fuck he is. This monster, this enemy, they even propel backwards. Like, knowing that he's shooting this big ass Gatling gun, he just dropped to the side. But then this little detail like this, where he's getting shots off right at the chest. Look at that. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, he's getting like 5 shots right into the chest. Getting in there. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Shooting through the window and shit. And then bam, propelling back. Like, just, you know, getting killed, you know? Oh my god, like, come on, bro. Look at that. Look at this. Better monsters. Look at this. If you're talking about, oh, the monsters look scary and that one, look at this. Look at this. Stalker 2. Better monsters. Visible, coming at you. Wham! About to whale the fuck out of you. Bro, what? They have better monsters. Look way better, way scarier. You got monsters running down this fucking hallway looking like a clown. Like, look at this shit. Like, hold the fuck on. Let me see if we can get to the Michelin Man. Trying to see where's that Michelin Man part. Okay, so right here. So you're getting monsters that are running like this down the hallway. Look at this. Look at that. You're getting monsters that's like that. Bro, yo, this game is getting monsters that's fucking can actually fucking run and fucking get your ass. Like, look at that. That looks good. He flung. About to try to get you, bro. Like, that shit looks crazy good. Look at the detail in this. Detail looking good. Gathering items and shit. Like, bro, stop this. Look at that. Facial animations. Like, bro. Bro, stop this. I don't know what is he smoking? I don't know what Puertorock is smoking, but he needs to stop smoking that crystal meth. And then when you go onto the developer's website, right? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm on the Team Kill Media, right? They found it in 2016. 2016, right? And let's see, how many games do they have out? This one is in development right now, right? And they only put out this, Lords of Fallen, which I don't even know what the fuck this game is, but I can care less. So they put out one game on the PlayStation 4, and they're gonna put one game for the PlayStation 5. And that's it. 2 games. This game is in development. This game is already released. 2 games under their belt. Okay? Then there's the news. And then look, this shit cracks me up. Then you go to the store. Look, they got Team Kill merch. This game is not even out yet, and they still they got merchandise right now for it. What the fuck? Like, bro, what in the fuck is this? Like, you got a fireman and a suit and stuff. It's called Quantum Error. Like, you would even have myself wearing this shirt. You wouldn't even catch me wearing that shirt down the street. Look at this shit. They got Quantum Error, Fire 1. Like, what the fuck? You wouldn't even catch me going down the street with this. Look at this. They got posters now. They got a second poster, third poster. This third one looks garbage. I like the first one, but bro, the first one should be the box cover art, but like this one, no thank you. That shit looks so generic, look ugly as dog shit. And they're selling merch, and the game is not even out. It's still in development. Ain't that some shit? But let's listen to this so-called Sony fanboy right over here. This delusional fucking gamer right here. This fake ass gamer. Which we all know he's fake as fuck, because if you didn't even do your fucking homework, like you didn't even do your homework, dog. The fuck? I'm gonna put this on 1x speed, because I gotta hear this shit.
Let's have a conversation. Can we have a conversation, gaming community?
Wait.
There's
Conversation about what? How fucking delusional you are? Yeah, let's have a conversation about that. How much of a gamer you are. You got this fucking Resistance bullshit in the background, right? A first-person shooter game, and you're capping for this type of garbage. This is the type of garbage you're capping for. You're capping for a game that is in this type of garbage, in this type of condition, over Stalkers 2. Stalker 2 gameplay looks good, fantastic, better gunplay. Look at that. Boom! So much better. So much better. But you're capping for this bullshit? This shit that is half-ass done? You're capping for this. You want to have a conversation about that? Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear your nonsense.
console war. You got to look at console war as a switch, as a light switch. You got to know when to turn it off.
Look, fuck the console wars. There's no such thing as the console war, okay? These are just companies that's here trying to nickel and dime. They're a business. They don't give a fuck about you. They putting out products. You either buy it or you don't. At the end of the fucking day. Okay? For me, I don't put up with garbage shit like this. Even if I was a fan of PlayStation and I own a PlayStation 5 console, if I did, I wouldn't be fucking on Twitter and running my mouth and capping for a game like this that looks so piss poor. But yet, when Stalker 2 was shown off at Xbox at E3, when they were showing off gameplay of Stalker 2, this looks like next generation experience. This looks like a game that's meant to be for gamers, real gamers, that doesn't insult my intelligence. No, you're gonna have developers making this type of fucking game that's insulting me and the rest of the fucking people. You think I'm gonna do that on the fucking community base? No, you fucking asshole. No, I will never do that. But no, you're insulting me and everybody else. But continue.
Right? And when is the time to turn off the console war? Number one.
Yeah, when
turn
is
off
the time
switch
you gonna
when it
turn
becomes
it off?
personal. That's like rule number one. Never make it personal. It's just a conversation.
Look. You're making shit personal now because you're making this fucking video right now.
On plastic and corporations. It doesn't mean anything. Corporations will be fine. The plastic will be fine.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't mean anything. So why are you making this video now?
They'll be okay.
So, okay, so if they're gonna be okay, everything is gonna be fine, everything's gonna be fucking okie-dory, why is this fucking shit says right down here, Xbox fanboys are enraged, devs speaking out on issues with Xbox Series X? It doesn't make any fucking sense. If you don't fucking care, then the plastic box is fine. Then why the fuck are you making this video right now? Why are you doing it now? This doesn't make any fucking sense. But okay, I'll let you continue.
And then number 2, when to turn off the switch.
Big ass Puerto
is
Rican
when you
from
have
New
the
York.
opportunity to gain knowledge, information that will ultimately benefit gamers, regardless if you don't like the information or not. If it's true information that can be utilized.
Look, let me just tell you something right now. As a real gamer, I do not go on information based off of these fucking clowns on YouTube. I go on information based on my own research. You gotta do your fucking homework. Which this fucking gamer, this so-called he is a gamer, he is a fan, he did not do his fucking homework too well. Because honestly to God, looking at that gameplay, which this came out a day ago, right? 1 day ago. Okay? It came out a day ago. This is like whatever. And you're making a video about this whole bullshit about Xbox and all this shit. You just said from the beginning, it's fine, don't take it personal, all this fucking bullshit. And you're capping for a game that's not even, that doesn't even look like it's fully finished and fleshed out. And it just looks, and it looks like generic. I don't know why they put this as the cover art or the box cover. I hope not. Because this shit looks garbage. I'd much rather have the other one than this one. This looks, it just looks garbage. Oh my God. It doesn't make any sense. Capping for a game for whatever. This is bullshit. This came out a day ago. This is the latest one. The latest build. This is how far they're working on. Like, it's... Bro, stop this.
To our own benefit, then it is what it is. Even if it's a knock on your favorite brand or something that's positive to a brand you don't like. Regardless of what's being said, if it's a valid opportunity to learn and to digest, we should all take it and turn off the...
Look. Let me give you guys some real advice. Stop fucking listening to these fucking clowns. The PlayStation community right now as a whole is in shambles. Okay? I already did a video yesterday, like a couple of days ago, about how PlayStation and, you know, like, should be held accountable for some of the bullshit that they have shown this year, because it's not going too fucking well for them. It's just really not. Like, any gamer can take a back seat and look at the situation. And I look at it at a more logistic level. I don't look at it as this game is better than this game. This game is... No, I look at it logistically speaking. Like, I'm looking at fucking, like, where is the community is at? What is Sony and Jim Ryan is planning on doing? And thinking of it logically here, and not listening to these garbage ass fucking people, whatever, and making sure that, okay, does this make sense? Does this, are fans is going to like this? Is what, right? I'm using common fucking sense here. Okay, I don't listen to none of these fucking clowns. I don't listen to Dealer Gaming with their little bullshit about 10 teraflops, the power, you know, blah, blah, all this bullshit. I don't care about that. Fuck them. They don't know what they're talking about either. So does this clown right here that is staring in front of my screen. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. At the end of the fucking day, you need to learn how to do your own fucking homework and do your research. At the end of the fucking day. Stop listening to these clowns. Stop taking their advices. Do your own fucking homework. And you'll figure it out. And you're going to see it right there in front of you. Like, oh shit, like, this is crazy. Like, why are they capping for this bullshit and this game doesn't even look like it's even finished? It doesn't even look like next generation gaming. It doesn't look like it's not even nowhere near close. It's going to take advantage of the PlayStation 5 hardware. It's, let alone the SSD. Like what in this fucking gameplay right here that we just seen 16 minutes of that is going to take advantage of the power of the SSD? Even just showing this right here. What in this gameplay is going to show me that they're using the power of the SSD? This is literally fucking Doom on steroids. This is basically Doom. They're trying to be like Doom. What are we talking about here? And they're capping for this. They're capping for this hard. But let's continue.
The console war switch. But sadly, that level of strength and internal discipline does not exist in social media. Case in point, or a recent conversation or tweet, not conversation so much, but a tweet from a new development studio. They started out with 4 people, and I think they grew over time, but they're trying to kick off a new game called Quantum Era. And from the official account, it states, "We will have a couple of gameplay videos lined up to show off as soon as we can announce everything. We have started looking into optimizing the game for Xbox, but it is definitely going to take a bit of time, unfortunately. Quantum Era has been made to be played with the PS5's extremely fast SSD. The Xbox SSD is quite a bit slower, and so we are going to have to change things quite a bit to make up for that difference of speed." Now,
Wait. Okay, so that right there alone, that right there, you just heard what you just read. Okay. Now, it doesn't take a fucking a math magician or mathematical equations here to have a bit of fucking common sense. See, a real gamer like myself, if you subscribe to my channel, knows what the fuck he's talking about. Because guess what? If you haven't known, I've been playing consoles for a long time, longer than you have. Okay? I played on the PlayStation a long time ago, and I went on Xbox, and my final destination is on PC. So I've been around the block. Okay? This is nothing fucking new to me. But even so, you just heard that fucking statement right there. Right? And now they just said gameplay footage, okay? You're looking at this gameplay footage, right? You're looking at this right now. This is gameplay footage. This is what they posted up. This is on their channel. This is not me. I didn't take this off like fucking King Thrash will just take out the video and just mess up the colors and do all this crazy dumbass bullshit and then scale it down to 720p. This is literally running at 1080p. It's on their channel right here. So I'm not doing anything about it. I'm looking at the gameplay and I watched the 16-minute video. Okay. Now, he said all that shit for all that bullshit from the beginning. Now, games are being released on the PC platform, right? PlayStation games and the PlayStation 5, whatever lineup, most of their games is already being released onto the PC, right? So, which I got Steam, and we're going to open up Steam because I want to break this down to you because I want to make sure this is fucking clear. That the fact that you was reading a fucking tweet from the dev that says all that bullshit. Hold on. Let's go back from the beginning. Let's read this. Let's rehear this shit again.
Recent conversation or tweet, not conversation so much, but a tweet from a new development studio. They started out with 4 people, and I think they grew over time, where they're trying to kick off a new game called Quantum Era. And from the official account, it states, "We will have a couple of gameplay videos lined up to show off as soon as we can announce everything. We have started looking into optimizing the game for Xbox, but it is definitely going to take a bit of time, unfortunately. Quantum Era has been made to be played with the PS5's extremely fast SSD. The Xbox SSD is quite a bit slower, and so we are going to have to change things quite a bit to make up for that difference."
Okay, so you just heard that, right? And you reading it right there. We're on Steam. I'm on Steam, right? Let's go to PlayStation, right? Oh no, Sony. No wait. Oh, I can't go through there. I don't think so. Nope, sorry, misspelled it. Sony. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on, I see it. Let me just go right here. Okay. Ratchet and Clank is right here, right? This game is going to be releasing soon. And yet, they got right here, SSD recommended, SSD required. Now, before, when you saw the Ratchet and Clank, the whole, like, thing, because I did a video, like, a couple of days ago, weeks ago, and Ratchet and Clank, you do not need an SSD to run Ratchet and Clank on there. You can literally run that shit on a hard drive. And then you looking at the specs right here, this is nowhere near the PlayStation 5. This is minimum requirements. This is nowhere near the PlayStation 5 level in terms of graphics, of CPU, and GPU performance. It's nowhere near that. And it says SSD. It doesn't even say a specific SSD. It doesn't tell you, like, you need this read and write speed, you need this specific one. All it says is SSD. So it can be any fucking SSD. It can be even the garbage SSD with low storage. Like, it could be a 120 storage. It can be the lowest of the low SSD, a SATA SSD. And that's nowhere near fast or powerful as the SSD that's in the PlayStation 5. But yet you're releasing games on the PC with no specific SSD, no read and write speed specifically. It just says SSD recommended. You don't have to. You could play this shit on a hard drive. And then recommended is like, oh, SSD required. Like, you have to, you know, to whatever, for 4K ray tracing or whatever. Right? All of these fucking games on here, it doesn't tell you anything about some specific SSD drive. Let's look at Spider-Man, right? Because we know Spider-Man 2 is coming out. You go all the way down here. But you look at that, it just says 75 gigs, 75 gigabytes available storage space. It doesn't even tell you if it needs a SSD. This shit can run off of a fucking hard drive. Spider-Man Remastered can run off of a hard drive. Ain't that some shit? Spider-Man Remastered can run off of a fucking hard drive. No surprise there. Let's go to Returnal. Going all the way down. SSD recommended. It doesn't even say SSD required over here. It just said recommended. So obviously you don't even have to run this game if you don't want to. Recommended is just recommended. So you could run this game off of a hard fucking drive. Easily. And it doesn't even give you a specific SSD. Is it an NVMe? Is it a SATA SSD? What's the read and write speeds that's required? It doesn't even say anything like that. It could run whatever the fuck it is. Just fine. So all of these fucking PlayStation Studio title games is running games off of the fucking PC on any piece of SSD. Then what does it matter in the what power of the SSD did we see in this gameplay that needs it so bad? I don't see shit. There is nothing here that is power. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. This is like bro. Look at this shit. He's cutting down a fucking fence and it looks flat. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Stop with this fucking bullshit. If you can't have enough common sense to fucking realize, like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're saying right here that the fact that the Xbox SSD is quite a bit slower. You know, and the PS5 is extremely fast SSD, and we need to make a bit of changes and differences and shit like that. What differences and changes that you need from this fucking gameplay? Look at this. Look at this. This doesn't even have 3D geometry. This doesn't even have. This is a flat fence textures. It doesn't even look. It doesn't even look 3D. It's so fucking flat. You're saying this fence right here This cannot handle the Xbox Series X and S console. This game cannot run. Are you fucking stupid? Only a stupid fake ass gamer is so fucking stupid that will sit there and say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, this gameplay footage, man, bro, like, oh my god, this shit cannot run. Bro, my fucking my budget PC behind me, not even my main rig, my budget PC behind me, that's literally a $500 fucking PC can run this fucking game on a fucking SATA SSD that I have right now that can run this fucking game without a fucking problem. Stop playing with my fucking intelligence. Are you fucking smoking crystal meth? Fucking, like, he must be smoking crystal meth, Puertorock.
Now, they're just telling you, you got developers who are actually making games for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series console, and they are telling you an issue that they're going through, but they are telling everyone that they're going to overcome that issue just from a different way. Now, we clearly see these two consoles
overcoming an issue in a different way. The power of the SSD, this fast SSD, overcoming an issue that is this. This is the issue. This is a really big issue. This is more of a fucking joke. This gotta be a fucking joke. This gotta be a joke. Like, look, if you was to tell me that this game has the same level quality like this, for example, right? Let's put this on, right? I'm gonna put this on normal speed. If you was to tell me that these developer devs are building the same amount of quality like this game, Stalker 2, right? Heart of Chernobyl. Let's say that same developer team made a game just like this with this much graphical detail and all that stuff, right? Let's say that game was like that. Okay? Would I sit here and say, okay, maybe they might have issues, but I don't think it's going to be a SSD issue anyway, because this game should be running on both platforms easily, which this game is. Even if the graphical thing was like this, that Xbox should be not a fucking problem. What the fuck are we talking about here? If the PC can run fucking games without a fucking like a real like SSD, like, you know, like for example, like you need something specific. Like if the PC don't have a specific SSD drive, it can be anything. It can be the slowest of the slowest shit, and it can still run the fucking game fine. Then what the fuck are they talking about? The console has this power of the SSD bullshit. There is no fucking power bullshit. That's just a fucking gimmick. They fucking lied. You're fucking serious. Like, are you this fucking stupid? Like look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Like this scenery right here and those draw distances, the only way that's possible is the power of the SSD. This fucking brain dead delusional idiot that all these people are listening to are like, yeah, he's right, you know, blah, blah, all this bullshit. Bro, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Have their strengths and weaknesses, right? One being 12T, flop 4, RDNA, whatever. And the PlayStation 5,
which both sides doesn't even know what the fuck they're talking about, but go ahead, continue, because it's not gonna outdo a PC at the end of the fucking day, because it's gonna run these fucking games with whatever fucking drive that they are on. Even on Xbox games can run on a hard drive, if you really want to. It's not that fucking hard. Like Psychonauts 2, you could literally install that on a hard drive, no problem, right? Like, if I need like fast or whatever, I could put it on a SATA SSD and it's gonna run just fine. I don't need a specific fucking drive on PC. You don't, you know, like, what are we talking about here?
Just factually, has a better architecture with SSD. They chose a faster SSD, and they create an architecture that capitalizes and takes advantage of the speed of the SSD with the compression techniques, right? But of course, in concubine fashion...
compression?
Right, you got the attacks, the shit talkers, instead of just saying, all right, we're gonna see how this plays out, instead of learning, all out rage and coping and seething from the concubines.
Raging and coping and seething from who? I'm not raging. I'm just laughing. This is funny. This is hysterical. This is clown foolery at its finest. I'm laughing at you. You're entertaining me with this shit. I was watching this whole gameplay footage from beginning to end, and you're telling me this. Man, they're taking advantage of the SSD. Super powerful, super fast. What game? Where in this gameplay that they are taking advantage? Like, bro, I've seen ghouls and monsters running around like a fucking dumbass idiot. Like, Jesus Christ. Bro, is this the April Fool's? Yo, like, is this April Fool's? I think April Fool's been passed. But, bro, who is coping and who is fucking mad and enraged? This is fucking hilarious. This is just another clown on the screen that's act like they know what the fuck they're talking about, but you clearly don't.
And attacking the developer, calling them fanboys. Keep in mind, they're making a game for the Xbox. They even said that they're going through issues.
Fanboys, more like they're just laughing at the fact that they're looking at the gameplay and they saying how much of a joke it is. This is a joke. This is a joke. You're taking advantage of the SSD. This is taking advantage of the SSD. This is gameplay that I like. Let's say, for example, if I really like the PlayStation community, right, and if I represent them, this is something that I will sit here and say, you know what, they are really, this developer team only made 2 games. They're founded in 2016. They started with 4. They're growing. They want to be that next AAA game. They're doing the best they can, but they are taking a really big advantage of taking the power of the SSD with this gameplay. This looks so amazing. Like, everybody should be supporting this developer team. It looks great. It looks fantastic. It looks a lot of fun too. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking out of your mind? Are you smoking crystal fucking meth? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Like, look, this is nothing to be mad. This is fucking hilarious, bro. We're laughing at this shit. We're laughing at the dev team. This is hilarious. It's stupid. It's dumb as fuck. The dumbest shit that they saying right now is like, wait a minute, you're doing what? And you're what? And you have problems with the what? That doesn't make any sense.
But they're gonna figure out a way
to fucking Christ.
Make the game run good, so that way it's a good experience on Xbox, right? But of course, again.
But it's funny how Dead Space 3 looks 5 times better, and it runs on both consoles on the Xbox Series X and S, and it runs on the PlayStation 5, and it can run on PC, and it can do it across the board with any fucking drive, no matter if it's the power of the SSD or 4 teraflops, whatever the fuck. And then on PC, it could just run on, whatever drive we got. So what are we talking about here? You see the fucking bullshit. This is what gamers this is how we're dealing with Gen Z gamers every single day.
Just madness and craziness that the studio had to come back and say, we want to set the record straight. That answering the question honestly was in no way us bashing Xbox for anything. All we did was point out the current issue that we have come across and that we will have to spend more time to fix it. A different platform may require different solutions. Nothing wrong with that. We will not release the Xbox version until it is ready and want Xbox fans to be able to enjoy the game experience and quality as much as PS5 fans. Also, the gameplay footage being thrown around is 2 years old, was running on UE4. We are now on UE 5.2, and the game has changed and vastly improved since that footage. So, of course...
Wait. So this footage that I just was looking at, hold on. Let's go back for it. So this footage right here was 2 years old on UE4. But damn, bro, even UE4 engines can still look good to this day. You can still make a good looking game on there. But they're on UE whatever 5.2, right? The so-called they claim. This footage came out a day ago. 1 day ago. Why are you showing fucking footage of this bullshit a day ago with like no like this is the fucking problem with these devs, because they don't understand that what they should be doing for this title. They should be doing quantum error alpha footage running on either UE5 or is on UE4. We don't even know that. It still looks like it's on UE4. This still looks like alpha gameplay footage. Research floor gameplay. Research floor. Okay, so this is the research floor. There's like lack of fucking details in this fucking shit. It's not even fully fleshed out. And you can see the likes and dislike rates here. Like, you can see it. Like, what are you talking? What are you fucking smoking? What are you smoking? Let's hear that shit again.
Different platform may require different solutions. Nothing wrong with that. We will not release the Xbox version until it is ready and want Xbox fans to be able to enjoy the game experience and quality as much as PS5 fans. Also, the gameplay footage being thrown around is 2 years old. Was running on UE4. We are now on UE5.2, and the game has changed and vastly improved.
So you are now in UE.5. The game has vastly changed and vastly improved since that footage, since that 2-year-old footage. Like, I don't.
That footage. So of course
that's fucking bullshit.
These stands, you know, they going around damage controlling. I even had one on my timeline showing the image. Like,
look. The only person that's damage controlling is fucking you, Puertorock. You're the only person that is defending this type of garbage ass footage that had been put out a day ago. Why can't they just put like quantum error gameplay footage early alpha, not fully finished yet? We have potential and working on it. That's what it should be titled. Then you would not get a like to dislike ratio like this. Then people will say, oh, okay, yeah, so it's not fully done yet, but they putting out the ideas and stuff. Cool, okay, appreciate that. All right, you know. But if you're putting a title like this in the game looking fucking garbo, like running garbage, like look at this. Look at this. Look at the Rad Dog fixes. What in the fuck is this? What is this? The texture, the ball. This does. It's so it's not even. Looks like it's not even fully done. It's not even on beta phase. It's still on pre-alpha. And you're putting like this. Come on, man. What? Puertorock, what are you smoking?
Yo, Puertorock, don't be misleading your fans. Look at this image. And he just showed the image. And of course,
look, you're misleading your fans right now, because this right here is unacceptable. This is something that I would be like, cheering on and saying, PlayStation 5, we're eating good this year. We're gonna have quantum error coming up. Man, we're doing good this year. Bro, this is terrible. This is terrible. Even if it didn't release on the Xbox version, I don't think the Xbox fans will be like, oh shit, man, I'm crying about this game, bro. Oh my god, we're missing out this really great game and shit. Man, miss me with that fucking bullshit. Nobody is not gonna be like crying and coping about this fucking game. If they want to develop it on the PlayStation 5, let them do it. That's perfectly fine. But don't make up some bullshit statements on Twitter. Say, the SSD is so slow on the PlayStation 5. Like, I'm sorry, the Xbox Series S and X model, and we're taking advantage of the PlayStation 5. You putting out a footage that is 1 day ago, that so-called this is a 2-year-old footage. Why are you putting out gameplay? You didn't even put the title in right, and you're showing off like this game looks like it's like in really good shape, and yet the likes and dislikes and people are roasting the fuck out of the dev team. Like, what are you doing? What are you smoking, bro? Stop, Puertorock, stop the bullshit, bro.
Because you fans don't know, I told you on my channel I have the Glimmermen. They are out there, and they will call out BS. They took that image he showed, but they showed the full scope and showed that it was from a YouTube compressed video from 2-3 years ago, and they called him out, and he hasn't showed up since. It was real nice and quiet, no reply. You see? Now there's a problem with all this concubining and corporate slaving. This is not even corporate slaving; they're just straight concubines, right? Because
you're straight fucking defending a studio that barely has 2 games up and running. They got 1 game release, and they're in development in this game. And you haven't even seen the gameplay footage. What are you smoking?
Because at least a slave, you could sense you're forced into that. But being a concubine is a choice. You're chosen to be second class, right? But there was a time where developers can say what they want about their consoles based on their experience and their knowledge, and it was received generally by everyone. Now, of course, you still have the people butthurt, right? But the vast majority across the board was like, all right, let's see what you got. For example, during the PS3 era, Gabe Newell.
We're still going back to the PlayStation 3 era. How about you know what you could do right now, Puertorock? How about you fucking send a tweet out to Jim Ryan and say, hey, how come you cannot just do a remake of Resistance 1, 2, and 3 from the PlayStation 3 and get it remade or remake from the ground up and be ported over to PlayStation 5 right now and current gen? Why can't we just have that right now? How about that? How about you ask or want something better out of the PlayStation lineup? How about that? How about a real gamer should be fucking asking for that? What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing here, bro? You're defending this fucking studio that has one game release. They got a second game that still looks like it's in fucking alpha phase. They mistitled, they misreading shit. And you're sitting here defending this. What the fuck? Have you even seen the gameplay footage? Bro, stop this.
Oh. Well-known developer. About 5 years after, is chiming in. So we're talking Gabe Newell. And now the PS3 version and just launched the 360 PC version. Was, saying the words monster, no, not in a good way. CEO John Riccitello, I hope I pronounced out the transition to 360 PC kick. But if you out and told us that. And it was during a time where nobody would call them fanboys. Everybody would just be like, oh, snap, it didn't matter who you were. You would just realize, holy cow, the big names in the industry are telling us, yo, this is terrible. And this continue on year after year after year after year, all the way up until 20.
Telling us that it's terrible. Fuck you.
It was upfront, transparent. The people who had the kits, the people who had the games, and
you're not being upfront. You're not being transparent. You haven't done your fucking homework. You haven't looked at any of the gameplay footage. You haven't even looked at the studio team development. You're capping for a game that looks like it's half-assed in alpha. Man, I'm not going through all this bullshit. I already pointed out enough bullshit as it is. But again, this is one of those fucking, these wannabe fucking gamers want to listen to this fucking asshole, except for they don't want to go to my channel, or they don't want to listen to me when I'm spitting out some fucking facts. But no. I gotta listen to Puertorock. He knows what he's talking about. He's a gamer. He's a gamer. He's a fucking Sony pony dick rider. Stop riding on his dick. Stop listening to the clowns like this. They're not telling you shit right. They're not telling you anything. This motherfucker is desperate to make a fucking W. For what? For nothing. You know what? Here's some good advice. Here, let me tell you something. Here's some good advice for all the PlayStation community, for all you motherfuckers that are sad, salty, all this fucking bullshit right now. How about you fucking hop on Twitter, go on Jim Ryan's fucking Twitter page, fucking send his ass a message and saying, hey, why you cannot do a fucking remake from the ground up of Resistance 1, 2, and fucking 3, reboot fucking Killzone, and get SOCOM back on the PlayStation 5 currently in this generation. Why can you do something like that? How about that? That's something that's worth a fucking damn. That's something that fans, PlayStation real fans, not fanboys, fans will love to see. I love to see it. I think that's great because they're going to enjoy games. They're going to have fun. They're going to have a great quality. They want to play online with their friends. Right now is looking pretty fucking sad and pathetic. Sad and pathetic. Just like this fucking fake ass gamer that's in front of me right now. Puertorock 77. A fake ass fucking gamer. Damage controlling shit. That he doesn't even know a goddamn thing about anything about hardware, software, console. He doesn't know fucking jack shit. And I'm just pointing out some shit. We went through the whole fucking video, making fun of it, laughing at it, that this is some the fucking power of the SSD. But yet, Stalker 2, that should have been released like a couple of years ago, but knowing the situation, like that's a real situation what's going on right now in the Ukraine, right? And I'm happily respect that. They even lost a dev team, one of the devs that's working on the Stalker 2. He's fighting in the war. He lost his life. This is real people, real shit every day, right? This game was supposed to be released years ago, and it's not even been released yet. They're still working on it now. And it's very difficult for them. But they're still working on the game. Okay? Still working on it. I guarantee you, even Microsoft, I hope to God Microsoft is fucking helping out as any way possibly as can. And I'm pretty sure they're working them through. They making sure, like, hey, if you need to do this, don't worry. You know, at least I will hope to God that they're trying to help them out. I hope to God. Like, even for me, like, right, and I like, again, I love Metro Exodus, and I'm excited for Stalker 2. Okay, I really am. I want to play that game so bad, more than any other fucking game on the planet. That's the #1 game that I'm waiting for. That's over Starfield. That's how you know, like, that's a gamer, like, hey, I love this game. I'm a fan of this game. I want to play this game. And I'm respectfully fucking waiting patiently, knowing the situation, what they're fucking going through across the other states, because you don't know what it's like, because you don't live through that. You don't know what it's like. You might have a taste of it when it was 9/11, right? Remember those times? Those were some rough times. Everybody got together. Everybody was putting down the forks and the fork shit, because that was a real situation that hit home for everyone. You know, terrorists was actually got into our homeland and killed a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And it was a very scary time, and I can remember that. Right? This year in 2023 is no fucking different. That's why I'm respectfully waiting for that game to come out, and I pray for all of those dev teams over there, health, wellness, and everything else. And I will wait as long as I so-called fucking live. I will wait for that game. Right? Respectfully. You got fucking assholes on the PlayStation community, fanboys, fucking sending dick pics to developers of God of War Ragnarok for a fucking release date. I never heard that from on the Xbox side community or the Xbox fanboys, but y'all guys are doing it. It's fucking disgusting. Get your fucking shit together. That community needs to get together and start worrying about Jim Ryan. Start worrying about PlayStation itself. Start sitting there saying, we need to deliver on games. Deliver on shit that we give a damn, that people want to play. This is fucking bullshit. People, Xbox fanboys are not enraged. They can literally care less. They don't give a fuck. Your video don't mean shit. Your video doesn't even hold fucking water, Puertorock. It doesn't even hold water. Bitch, this is like a losing argument. This is not even a W. It's a losing argument. It's a fucking joke. Why are you... I don't understand. But my advice is to all those PlayStation fanboys, Sony pony community bullshit, start worrying about your own fucking shit. How about that? Start worrying about, you know what? Instead of fucking talking about Xbox shit, because they're getting their shit together, they're getting games and stuff, they're getting fucking releases. Maybe, you know what? We need to go to Jim Ryan and say, yo, where is the games are at? Where is Killzone? Where is Killzone remake? Where is Resistance remake? Where is SOCOM? Where is Twisted Metal? Where is all of these fucking games that so-called that was in development for years and years now? Where is it? Why is it not being shown? There is no fucking excuse. Worried about that. Stop worrying about other people's fucking bullshit. It doesn't make you look any better. Because like this right here, who are you talking to? You're talking to nobody. There's nothing here that you're talking to. This fucking argument is a fucking joke. Like you're worse. Like this is even worse than the FTC. You're on the same level as that bitch. That bitch go in there trying to start this whole whatever, stop the ABK and all this shit. If you haven't fucking like heard or even put your ears to the ground and hear what's going on, you'll know the situation what's going on. But yet, I got clowns like you, Puertorock. Fucking clowns like you. That put their ears to the ground, but yet they're just like fucking tone deaf. They just think like, yo, like, yeah, you know, this sounds like a winner to me, huh? That bitch was getting roasted and getting grilled. The fuck are you talking about? And you expect me to listen to a clown like you? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you fake ass gamer. You think I'm gonna listen to your fucking fake ass? No. No. You gotta do your own shit. PlayStation needs to get their shit together. Just like in the last couple of weeks, a week ago or whatever, week and a half ago, PlayStation needs to be held accountable for all their fucking bullshit. And they haven't held their shit accountable. They got their Project fucking Q bullshit coming out, which is fucking hysterically worthless. A TCL fucking tablet that costs $250. $250 for what do PlayStation fans want? Oh, I know. Wait. Let me tell you what they want. They want a PlayStation Vita, but in modern times. In this time, they want a PlayStation Real handheld. Why can't PlayStation do that? No, they're gonna sit there and say, let's just slap on a TLC tablet and then split the controller in half, and it's gonna be tethered only towards your console. You can't take it on the go with you without your fucking console. Yeah, that's what the real PlayStation fans want. They want a fucking device like that. No. You know what a PlayStation fan wants? Like a real fan, what they want, what you so-called, like, you support the PlayStation with the quality. You know what a real fucking PlayStation fan want? They want something like that. They want a real, actual fucking portable handheld device that is not fucking tethered. They want a PlayStation Vita bigger, or on the same size or level like the Steam, to play it on the fucking go. That's what fucking fans want. That's what PlayStation fans want. But no. You telling these fucking people to be so fucking delusional and say, yo, cap for this game. This game is the power of the SSD. This fucking joke of a fucking game that's in development, that doesn't even look like it's finished. It still looks like it is in, like, pre-alpha or alpha 1 stage. With some fucking shitty ragdoll physics. Doesn't even show next generation experience. Dead Space looks 3 times, if not 5 times better looking than this game. But you're capping for this. You're capping for this. This is what Xbox fanboys are getting mad and angry and rage over. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep at night. Are you fucking serious? Puertorock, are you fucking serious? You're a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. You're literally a fucking joke. On YouTube. You are a fucking joke. A fucking clown. A joke. You're fucking nothing. Please, like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with you. I'm done. So, anyway, you guys, I'm gonna end it right here. I think I already talked a whole bunch of shit about Puertorock, and I already pointed out a bunch of shit, and I laugh and I made jokes about it. It's funny. This is funny. Like, yo, like I'm really gonna go in my bed tonight. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Oh my god, this game, like, it's not fair. It's not on my Xbox. Oh no. It doesn't run on the Xbox. It has to have the power of the SSD. Oh no. It runs a bit slower. Oh shit. Oh my god, this gameplay footage is taking advantage of next generation gaming. Man, oh man. Oh my god, this looks so much better than Stalker 2. Like, holy shit. Or no. This game is gonna look so much better, like Dead Space. Oh my god. It's Doom, but it's better. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry myself to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let me go, you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and hopefully you have a wonderful evening, a great day. Oh my god, I'm gonna laugh myself to sleep. I really should just smoke weed and just laugh myself to sleep about this. Can't wait to go to work tomorrow. Be like, oh yeah, hey you guys, you seen this gameplay? Yo, power of the SSD, right? Bro, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Okay, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Peace.